Hello, welcome to Pilates Matwork, and this class is geared towards the more intermediate to advanced level student based on the exercises that we're going to be doing, as well as the pace of this session. So if you're more of a beginner, you'll want to check out one of my other Pilates Matwork videos, get really good at that, and then come back and try this one. This practice is technically prop free. However, I am a short person with short arms. So when we get to a kneeling component, I have a block here for me that allows me to do that exercise from a place of ease with better form and making the exercises more effective. So if you need a block, feel free to bring one in. We're also going to be doing some roll downs, roll ups, and teasers. And I am someone that needs lumbar support in order to, again, do those from a place of ease, be more effective, that sort of thing. So I have lumbar support here for when I need it. So if you are someone who also needs lumbar support, please feel free to bring it in and we'll get started. And we're going to start with a nice seated cross-leg posture. However, if cross legs is not for you, you can sit any way that feels good to you. But I'm just going to rock side to side here for a moment. And then once ready, we're going to sit nice and tall. Grow taller from the sits bones up through the crown. And you want to try to get your ears, your shoulders, and your hips to be in a relative alignment, but not so straight or rigid that we lose the natural curvature of the spine. So we do want to keep that. And then once you're there, just take a moment, take a few breaths. Now, as you inhale through the nose, can you expand that rib cage? And as you exhale, can you purse through the lips? Inhale to expand. Exhale, purse through the lips. Good. Now, next time when we purse through the lips, see if you can keep that belly button up and in, just a little bit more engaged. And we're going to use that breath throughout the practice. You may not always hear me doing it, but that's because I can't talk and do that at the same time. But just know that that's something that you should be doing. So inhale and expand. Exhale. Inhale, expand. And exhale. Good. Big inhale and we'll reach. We're going to get a nice side bend to the left. Shoulders, hips in alignment. Avoid this forward collapse. Reach, reach, reach. Breathe and expand. And then on your inhale, exhale, coming back up. Inhale, exhale, taking it to the other side. Reaching over. Inhale to expand. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale and return. And inhale and exhale. Rotating here. Hands down. Rolling the shoulders back. Maybe looking a little bit more behind you. Expanding that rib cage as you inhale. And exhale. Inhale, exhale to return. Inhale, exhale, other side. Rolling shoulders back, breathing and expanding. Inhale and exhale. Good. Let's go into just a really gentle neck stretch. We're going to take the chin to the chest. Letting gravity give you that stretch. Some of these exercises can cause tension in the neck. We want to start with a little bit of a looser one if we can. Then we'll come back up. Good. Shoulders and chest face forward as you look to the left. And maybe chin down towards the armpit. And maybe up. And back center. And come back to center. And we'll look to the other side. Shoulders and chest are forward. Shoulders are down and back. And maybe taking that chin down. And then maybe taking that chin up. And coming back to center. And back to center. Good. We'll just take the left ear to the left shoulder. And back center. And right ear, right shoulder. And back to center. Let's take this right into all fours. So spreading the fingers wide, rooting through the knuckles, the pinky, pointer, thumb, shoulders are over, slightly behind the wrist. My tops of the feet are down, knees are hip width apart. We're going to protract here 8 times. Inhale, and exhale. And inhale 2, exhale. And 3, exhale. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Taking this into a tail wag. I'm going to start by taking my left knee behind. Good. And we'll come to the left and right and left and right and left and right and left and right and other side. Good. And left and right and left and right and left and right and left and right and left and right. Little child's pose here just for a moment. And when you're ready, we're going to come right onto the back. Go ahead and have your lumbar support handy. We will go right into the roll-ups and roll-downs in a moment. But once you come down here, we're going to go right into that pelvic floss. So I'm finding my neutral spine position. I'm zipping up nice and tight, and we're going to take it back, the left, down, right, up, left, down, right, up, left, down, right, up, left, down, right, up, left, down, right, and up, left, down, right. And take it back up. Prepare. Go to the right, down, left, up, right, down, left, up, right, down, left, up, nice and tight, right, down, left, up, right, down, left, up, and last one, right, down, left, up. All right, prepare for your hundreds here. I'm going to come into a Pilates V position today. Zipping up, big inhale, exhale. Take it where you're going to take it. Start pumping those arms. And we inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift up higher. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, reach deeper. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, hold. Lift the chest high, reach deeper through those arms, and take it down. Rock, 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 side to side. Head and neck can come from side to side if you need it. Good. Now, for roll-ups and roll-downs here, if you're going to use the lumbar support, go ahead and put that in place. We'll start from a rolling up position today. Good. And remember, knees can always be bent if you need that modification. I'm just going to start by getting a nice long stretch here just because that feels good. Feels especially good after those pelvic clocks and hundreds. Good. And then from here, when we're ready, inhale, exhale. And over and rolling that. I'm going to make a little bit of an adjustment here. And taking it back. Inhale. Remember, no whipping up. If you're whipping up, you're using momentum. You're not using your core. You're not doing anything for your core. Okay? If you really have trouble getting up, might be a lumbar issue, find some support. Inhale, exhale. Good. Now, this time, we're going to take this back into a roll over. A roll over. Opening shoulder width apart. Toes point down. Coming back. Good. Oh, there we go. We're going to find it. And we're going to do it. And we're going to go right into the next one. Good. Careful not to roll in the neck. How do you know if you're in the neck? Well, if that bone at the base of the neck is uncomfortably popping out, then you know you're on the neck. Inhale. Oh, come on, Mary, you can do it. There we go. Coming all the way up. One more, last one, last time. Whew, these are tough, but they're worth it. Good. And we'll come up and over, and we'll open, and then we'll roll down. This time, we're not going to roll up with it. Just continue to roll down and control it. And then once you're ready, good. Put a bend in the knees. If you've got the lumbar support, you can remove it here. Maybe adjust any clothing. Taking this into a hamstring stretch on the right side. Great job. Good. Now I'm going to hang out here for a little bit. My upper body, I do want to stay on the floor. The other leg can also come along if that's okay with the back. That's a little bit too much for me right now. So I'm going to keep a little bit on the opposite leg. Let me start pointing and flexing that foot. Good. Staying with the breath and rolling that ankle in one direction. Really get that mobility in that ankle and reverse. We don't want to find ourselves in a place where we are so stiff in the ankles that we start to shuffle when we walk. That's how we trip over things. We want to keep that mobility in the ankle. Good. And then when you're ready, we're going to take that right into the other side. Reaching up. Good. Upper body is down. Just reach to where you can reach. If you can't reach as high as me, that's okay. Just go to where you can go. Doesn't mean you're more or less advanced. Just means that that's where you are in the moment. Good. A point and flex here. The top of this foot is noticeably tighter than my other one. And then I'm going to roll around from the ankle. Head, and then in the other direction. And when ready, good. We're going to come back to this other leg. We're going to take this into leg circles here. So we're going to do 8 small circles and then 4 large, and then we'll do that on the other side. And we're going to do this in both directions as well. Good. So now I'm a little bit looser, so now this leg can be longer. Keep a little bend in it if you need to. Zip up nice and tight. This is sneaky core work. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Reverse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go right into the large, and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and reverse. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And other side, going right into the small. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Careful not to hit my wall. 2, 3, 4, and reverse. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bring those knees in for a moment. Rock, 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 side to side. We're going to take this into rolling like a ball. We're going to do this 8 times. Careful not to roll back on the neck. And if you're holding behind the knee, careful not to swing the legs as well. And here we go. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Coming up and taking it back down. Going right into single leg stretch. Here we go. Coming up. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Going right into double leg stretch. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. Taking that down for a moment. Legs up. I'm going to come into a V, even though we're going to go to single leg stretch. Coming back up. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And down. And back up. Choose how you'd like to do your double straight leg stretch, upper body grounded or lifted, parallel or Pilates V. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Taking this right into crisscross lead with the shoulder. And we've got 1, 2, 3, elbows out wide. 4, 5, hips grounded. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo! I've got a little glow going on my face. I hope that you do too. From here, choose your transition that you would like. A roll up, rolling over to the side, or rolling like a ball. Rolling like a ball is always my favorite. So I'm going to take a few here and come up. Going right into Solve Series now. Feet as wide as the mat. 4 times. Spine stretch, forward, zipping up. And we're going to scoop. We're going to reach, 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 reach. And we're going to round and stack, stack, stack. And exhale for 2. Inhale, exhale. 3. And coming back up. And last one for 4. Good. My heart rate's going. I feel it. It's amazing. I hope yours is too. Nothing wrong with a little bit of a sweaty practice. Arms out to the side. Good. Both hips stay grounded. Relax the shoulders. Arms stay even. We don't do this thing. Okay? And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And going up to the side bend. And we go 1, 2. Hips are even. 3. Really reach. 4, 5, 6. Really squeeze. 7, and 8. And here's the full solve, putting it all together now. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good. From here, once you're ready, we're going to prepare for open leg rocker. If open leg rocker is not your jam, you can go back to rolling like a ball or seal if you've got seal in your practice. Open leg rocker, again, I've got short arms. I'm going to grab around the shins. Longer arm people can certainly grab at the feet. Again, we're going to do 4 of these. Try not to roll back on the neck. And here we go. Go 1, 2, 3. Woo! Too much power there. And last one, and 4. Good. Now, could you balance? Balance, balance, balance. Long back, long back, long back. No slumpasana. And then when you're ready, woo, we're going to take that forward into prone. Belly down into prone. All right. So once you're here, legs are going to be about hip width apart. Rock, rock, rock. Go ahead and do so. We're going to take this right into swan. So we're going to do the swan series. We're going to swan 4 times, swan dive 4 times, swan rocker 4 times. So taking the hands a little bit forward into the side of the shoulders, zipping up that front body, rolling the shoulders back. And then here, 1, 2. Even though we're doing this a little quicker, I'm still moving with purpose. 3. I don't want to do it so fast because I lose 4. And 4. Swan dive. 1, 2, 3, 4. Swan rocker. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hands behind the, or hands under the shoulders, press back, child's pose. Whew. Maybe just a little wiggle, wiggle, wiggle here. We're gonna take this right into kneeling, right into kneeling. So you can always bring in a knee cushion here. Again, I'm gonna bring in my block because I'm a short person, short arms. So if you're using a block, use it to your specifications. It might be the lowest setting, it might be the center setting, it might be the highest setting. For me, I do better with the highest setting, but you always do what's best for you. So this is my left side, okay? I'm gonna take my right leg out. Good. I'm gonna go ahead, I wanna make sure that my shoulders and everything is in alignment here, so I'm not doing this from a forward angle or anything like that. So find where you need to be, find the amount of space that you need. Belly button is in nice and tight. Good. And here we go. Hand on the waist, hand up high. And we're going to tap. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Forward kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good. I'm going to take this into a side plank now. I'm going to move my block out of the way. Good. Come into your side plank the way that you need to get there. Remember, hips and shoulders both need to be facing the same direction or side plank doesn't work. And then from here, you want to make it harder, take a lift. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hold, hold, hold. Hold, hold, hold. And take that down. Good. From here, we're going to come to all fours. So that leg that was the supporting leg is going to step forward. So sometimes it's nice to have a little blocking here for support as well. It's going to get a little hip flexor stretch. Good. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Feels so good on that lifted side. Find your length. Good. Now I'm going to take my hand down. You can do it to a block or to the floor. And I'm just going to open to the left. Getting a nice little twisty. And then taking that down. I'm going to move my block to the other side. Good. And open to the right. And then taking that down, coming back. Maybe just a little bit of a hammy stretch here. And when you're ready, we're going to take that all to the other side. So move your block to the other side. Put it in a way that you need to have it the same distance. We're going to prep, zipping up nice and tight. Good. Find your position. Good. Find where you're going to do your arm. Good. And here we go. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Forward kick. Woo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Getting a cramp in that back foot. 5 and 6. Woo. And taking that down. Good. We're going to move that block aside. Come into that side plank. Good. So find your side plank position. It may not be exactly the one that I'm doing, but find it where you need to find it. Shoulders or chest and hips are facing the same way. You can stay where we're going to lift. 1, 2, 3, woo, 4, and 5. Hold, hold, hold. My harder side here. And then take that down. Good. We're going to find that lunge. Your supporting knee, or do the opposite of what you did before. It's going to come forward. Good. Kind of find that length in your lunge. Find that nice stretch. Stay with your breath. Good. From here, left hand on the block or to the floor, twisting to the right or twisting towards the knee side. And then taking that back down. Good. Switching sides, switching the twist side. And then coming back down, and then kind of finding a little bit of a hammy stretch here. And when you're ready, we're going to come back onto our backs. We're going to play with some teaser. So I'm going to take this lumbar support. So there's two teasers that we're going to do. We're going to do each one twice. So the first teaser, when we come up, we're going to do a bent knee teaser. And then the second or the last two teasers we do, the long legs will come up. But if you need to keep a bend in the knee, then please practice there. So whenever you're ready, inhale, exhale. 1, 2, ooh, get it up there. And move this down just a teeny tiny bit. Down. Good. And here's the full teaser. It's okay to hold on. And then release. And last time, inhale, exhale. Okay, get up there. Ooh. Find that core stability. Find that strength. Find the breath. And then when you're ready, you can cross those legs and we'll come forward. We're going to take a plank here. From that plank, we're also going to go into push-ups. So I'm going to start with a high plank. Now you can certainly do this on your forearms as well as the knees. Good. So I'm going to come here. Good. And we're going to hold here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay there or make an adjustment. 4 push-ups. And halfway down, push 1, 2, 3, 4. Press back, child's pose. Whew. I feel my chin even being a little wet here. I should have practiced with the towel. We're going to finish up with mermaids to each side. So I'm going to start with my feet towards my left side. I'm in a Z. Remember, you can always just tuck the feet to one side if that is appropriate for you. Big inhale. Exhale, taking it over, maybe taking it way over. Reaching, reaching, reaching. Coming all the way up. Counter stretch. We'll add rotation this time. Taking it over and reach. And rotate and reach. Reach, reach, reach. Opening to the side. Moving through center. Counter stretch. And coming up. And rotating towards the feet. And when you're ready, to the other side. So find your appropriate leg position here. Big inhale. Exhale, taking it down. Going over and reach. Really reach, reach, reach. Coming up. Coming over. And then we're going to take it down. And reach, reach, reach. From that length, we'll rotate, finding that reach here. Opening up. Move through center. Counter stretch. And then coming up and rotate. And back to center. Way to go. You made it through this quick Pilates Matwork challenge. I hope you worked up a sweat too, got a little cardio in there, and see you again real soon. Bye-bye.